All right, so while we were on our way to the hotel, ended up driving by a place called Molly's Spirits. Let's make sure. Yeah. It's basically like a Bevmo. I've never heard of this place before. Went in there, really good, great selection of everything. Reminded me of a place out by where we live, Liquorama. So couldn't really crack down on anything. I was looking for seltzers in particular. Ended up settling on. They have their own seltzers. They have Molly Spirit seltzers, and they're pretty unique. So we're about to fast forward to the hotel, as we're not going to consume this right now because that would be super irresponsible. And we'll try these out. I think it's going to be very interesting.
I know men. I know what a real man wants. I know your desires.
All right, so is this the last review of day 2, or
the beginning of a different movie?
OnlyFans. OnlyFans content. Bought these seltzers on day 1. We're filming it on day two at the end of it, but they're going to be watching them for day 1's content because at the end of that video I told people to come back and watch it. So fast forward.
Fast forward or backwards, whatever it is.
Just
You're going either backwards or somewhere in time.
We've got 4 different flavors of Molly Spirits. That place was really cool.
It was very cool. It was like a Bevmo.
Yeah, I would say it was better than Bevmo, but on par with Total Wine.
Yeah, it's smaller than Bevmo, but
well, smaller than Total Wine. I think it was larger than Bevmo. Personally, I think they had more selections.
That's only the Bevmo by your house. It's very small, but most Bevmos are much bigger.
Yeah, I don't know much about size. I just use what I got.
Yeah,
that's what it is. But hey, also before we try these flavors, it's rematch time, and this is going to be exclusive to Patreon. And how we're going to do this is we're going to try these, and we each get to select 2 of our favorites. 2?
Oh, wait, nobody agreed to that?
2 of our favorites.
We're going to chug 2?
Well, when we did that match before, it was a tall can, which would be 2. So we get to pick our 2 favorites, and then we'll go against each other. So on Patreon, you can watch me crush her because I'm an alpha male top G.
Except you couldn't crush me last time.
This is where you put your arm up and you go, let him cook.
Okay.
FR. No, don't hit me. Let him cook.
Oh.
Just stopping me.
Let him cook.
It's those kids is what they say.
Those kids?
All right. So which one of these do you want to start with?
Penny's Plum.
Okay. Penny's Plum. Let's do it.
Go.
Cool cans.
Yeah. And they got the little, each one has like a different chick on it. See?
Yeah. Let me ask you too, before we try this, out of the 4, which is the cutest? Which is the one you would, if you had to pick one?
I think
they're all very attractive.
Yeah, I think I'd go what is that one? Limoncello. I like the girl.
Okay, she reminds me of, there's a porn star, here's a picture, a porn star that played April O'Neil and would get banged by the Ninja Turtles in the XX parody.
I can see that.
I like the one next to her, to the one with the purple in the hair.
Yeah, that's this one.
Yeah, this one we're trying.
This is Penny.
But, I mean, any of them.
Yeah. No, none of them are bad looking. Yeah. So.
All right, plum flavored. Right. I have not had a plum flavored seltzer before.
I feel like we did. Sugar plum at Christmas Budweiser seltzer pack.
Gosh, she has such a good memory. I swear to God. This is why I couldn't get away with anything. Okay.
That's really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
These are 5%. Okay, they're sugar free, gluten free,
I think
and
for like a
calories. I'm gonna guess probably only like 100. I also want to point out that these are probably all like the daughters of the guy who owns the company or something.
No, these are the guys he banged.
No, watch, it's gonna be the daughters, or it's gonna be like family.
These are obviously not family.
It's gonna be family. I'm telling you.
We're gonna look it up. I like it.
It's smooth at least.
It's a little sourish, which is why I think I like it.
Kind of reminds me more of a sour than a seltzer because it doesn't really have the carbonation bite. I would give that one a low 3.
Oh, I'd give it a 4 for sure.
What's next?
This is the girl that I'm gonna take home. This is Limoncello.
She's cute. I like the yellow jumpsuit.
Yeah, she's got a vibe.
You've never really
and her hair is a disaster like mine. So
yeah, well, you've never really lived until you watched the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles XXX parody and watched 4 guys in really terrible turtle costumes banging April O'Neil.
Well,
it's something.
I guess I'm gonna have to live.
It's something.
So this one is limoncello flavor, which is like a lemon liqueur.
Okay. The only limoncello I can think of was
the bubbly water.
The bubbly water one, but there wasn't limoncello, but it was like a lemon. Like a cheesecake lemon thing. And remember, it was actually I don't think it was before we met. It was called Swirl, and it was like a 4 Loko, but they were dessert flavors. And this thing lasted for like maybe 2 years, and then the company went under. I bet it's gonna taste like that.
It tastes Not a whole lot different from the last one.
That's I think they're all going to be very similar.
It's a little bit lemonier.
Man, that tastes just like the swirl.
Does it?
It's not a good thing. The swirls
This
were...
tastes more like lemonade than limoncello to me. For limoncello, I always think of like a creamy lemon.
I like it a little better than the plum. Only a little bit. But they both, like, the thing is, one of my buddies that works at a liquor store talked about how all these companies are doing seltzers because all they do is there's like a base company that does the seltzer, makes it alcoholic, and then they ship it off to another place, and then they just do the flavor.
Yeah, so they pick their
really cheap.
seltzer company, they like their base, and then they just add the different flavors.
Super cheap. I'll give this a solid 3, though. It is better than the plum. I like it.
I'd give it a 4 as well as the other one.
Ooh, lychee vanilla.
I'm not sure about this one.
I'm not sure either.
This girl, I'd do her if I had to, but she looks a little like, doo-doo-doo.
She looks like she is going to complain a lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
She's definitely complaining.
But the necklace, maybe not. Maybe she's sentimental. I'm not sure.
It's a compass and a backpack, like she's supposed to be backpacking.
Like Laura Croft?
No.
Okay, well then she probably wouldn't be a pain in the ass.
No, she definitely looks like a pain in the ass.
No, but I mean, she's backpacking. Like, a pain in the asses don't backpack.
But there's always that one girl that goes on the trip that you're just like, oh, fuck this bitch.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, though. She's not giving me that vibe. She kind of looks like Gwyneth Paltrow a little bit. Like, super young Gwyneth Paltrow. Did you know that there's a candle that smells like her vagina?
I didn't.
That's true.
No, I don't like that one.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Definitely the same base flavor, but I don't like the aftertaste.
I love this one.
Really?
Yeah, this is the best one. This has the most personality.
It's like peel.
I think what I like is it's like 80% lychee and 20% vanilla.
Yeah, it's just a tiny bit of vanilla.
Any vanilla, have you ever had like a vanilla flavor, like vanilla Coke? But there's a lot of different vanilla flavored things. Vanilla, they tend to like ramp up it and it takes over the whole thing. But like vanilla itself is kind of a bland thing.
It's a very mellow.
So I always feel like vanilla is more of a compliment rather than being the whole flavor.
Oh, I don't like that one.
Yeah, I think this is the best one. This is a 4 out of 5 for me. This is very good.
This is the only one that I'm going to go down to a 3.
That was good. That's really good. That's going to be one of my picks.
Guava coconut.
Okay.
And this
That sounds
girl, her
terrible.
name is Gina. She's got some flowers.
She looks like she's going to be upset that you took her to like a poetry read.
Yeah. You know what? She actually looks like she might like the poetry read.
Maybe. But she's holding flowers. You can't
So?
trust her.
What?
Don't trust anybody holding flowers in a picture. I'm telling you. Don't go down that path. Don't ask how I know. Coconut is hard. It's a hard seltzer.
This, you know what? It's not bad. It's
Okay.
the best coconut seltzer I've had.
Coconut's just such a prominent flavor.
But
It's
no, this is mostly guava, which is why I think it's so good. See?
It's better than the first two. It's not as good as the lychee though.
Oh no, I think this one and the plum are my favorites.
It's alright. I wish the coconut was a little less, just a little less.
But I don't think it's very coconutty. They think they were smart in making it
I'm getting
mostly
a decent
guava.
amount. I think it's like 50-50, but I'll give that one a low 4. It's the third best one. It's alright.
The third best one?
The second best one. She's always doing this.
I'm glad somebody
She's
knows
always
what
doing
they're
this. Listen, there's a reason why you're getting really good pictures of the products and the...
I cannot believe sometimes.
just take a random picture.
He's trying to take a picture and I'm like, why don't you even... He's like, that's a lot of work. I'm like, it's 2 inches over and it's in the light.
Should have had her around in the prime of the channel. Okay, so, yeah, they are... You know what? They're fine. Especially for price, because for
They were really cheap.
12-pack, it was like $12.99? Or $11.99 or something?
They
were very cheap.
$11.99.
Kind of makes sense though, because
And,
it's their product and they want to get you to try it.
Yeah, and they're not like small cans or anything. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes the seltzers kind of jip you for a few ounces, but these don't.
All right. Well, I'm so sorry. So, yeah, try these out. If you guys have even heard of a Molly Spirit, obviously, let us know down below in the comments. Patreon people, $2 a month. You'll get to see me crush this beta. This alpha is going to rise above FRFR. No cap.
Just for that nonsense, I'm going to have to beat him.
All right. Go over to Patreon, check it out. Also enjoy this Twitch clip, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Time to get fucking jump scared again. We returned to our house, but others lived there. I needed to get rid of them and get my life back. They had a child. He looks so much like my Phil. With him, we can start all over again. Little Peter, that's what I call my penis. We are your new mom and dad. That's also what I call my penis. Oh God, here we go.